Hello, today we're going to do a quick tutorial on how to create a playlist within YouTube. So I'm currently on my channel. I'm going to go ahead and click on my avatar up here, and the first thing I need to do is I need to go into the video manager so that I have access to create a playlist. And once I log in here, you're going to see all of my videos located below me in the middle, but what I want to do is create a playlist. So I'm going to go to the left and I'm going to click on playlist. Now once you click on playlist, you will see all the playlists that you've already created in the past. I want to create a new one, so I'm going to go up here to new playlist, select that, and let's say that I'm a world history teacher and I'm teaching about King Tut, a great topic since we have the King Tut exhibit coming to Kansas City here in the near future. So I'm going to type in King Tut and I'm going to go to create. And I do not have any videos yet, so it says no videos in the playlist. At this point, though, I do have the option of adding a description. So if right now I'm just going to put videos on King Tut, I can always go back and add more to that later. Notice that on the right-hand side, I do have the option of making this public, unlisted, or private. I'm going to keep it public at this time. I can go a little bit deeper into the settings by selecting settings on the top option here. And I have the ability to either click on to allow people to like or dislike the playlist. I can also say if I want people to embed this playlist or not. So for example, maybe a teacher would want to embed this into a website or embed it into a blog. So I can either select that off or on. Right now I'm going to select done, and I've created my playlist for King Tut. Now, I don't have any videos yet in my playlist, so now I've got to go out and find some videos. I do like to create a playlist ahead of time so that I have one created so that when I do come across a nice video, I can go ahead and quickly add it to my playlist. So if I go to add video, I do have the option of doing a search directly in here. So if I type in King Tut, I will have a collection of videos come up. This doesn't give you a lot of information on the screen here about the particular video. If I was just in general YouTube, I would be able to see a little bit more. If there's a video that looks like it might be something that I might want to include, I could click on the video and I can get a preview of that video directly here in the add button. I'm going to click stop there. So if I'm looking at this and it looks like something that I want to add, I would go ahead and select it, which I can see is selected because there's that blue line around it. I can go to select and it's going to add it to my playlist. Alright, so that's one way to add videos to your playlist. Another way is to do a general search in YouTube. And I'm going to see a variety of different things about King Tut as I come down here. I actually watched this recently and it was really good. It's from CBS this morning, and it's a video about them recently finding out what they believe killed King Tut. So I'm going to select that. So I could watch this entire video, preview it. If it's something that I want to add to my playlist, I can click on Add To right below the video. And it's going to show me all the playlists I already have created. I have a playlist for King Tut, so if I want to add it to that one, I just select it. I could add a note. This is a great, type there. This is a great video for the start of our King Tut lesson. So that's a little note for myself. I could also make a note to my students. I could click on add note there, and then notice it's already added it to the playlist. So it's showing that I have 2 videos in my YouTube playlist. Let's go ahead and find another one, and I'm going to get a little bit more specific. I'm going to go to King Tut Union Station, and I believe that Union Station does have a video up already. They just added it a couple weeks ago. It's a little 4-minute video that talks about the exhibit. So I'm going to pause it there. So since I already have that playlist created, again, I'm going to go to Add To, and I want to put it in the King Tut one, so I'm going to add it. Maybe I do not want to add any notes, so I'm just going to go to Close. And once I go to Close, now it shows that I have 3 videos. So if I go back into my settings here, Video Manager, I go over to my playlists. My most recent playlist is the King Tut one. I'm going to go ahead and go to edit on that. And notice now that I have 3 videos, and I did put a little note on this one about this was a great video, so I can go ahead and see that on my playlist. I have 3 videos here. If for some reason you want to change the order of the videos in your playlist, if you go to the left hand side, for example, say I had these 3 videos. I wanted my students to watch the one on Union Station first. If I go to my left, I'll get this little compass action here, and then I can select it and just simply slide it to the top. And now, oops, go up one more. So now this video is the first one, followed by the next 2. So that's how to add a real simple playlist to YouTube. If I want to share this with my students, I'm going to click on Done since I'm done editing it. And once I'm done editing it, I now have the option to share it. So if I go to share, it's going to give me a URL. I can, with one click, add it to Twitter. I could go ahead and email it to somebody. I could put it on Pinterest if I wanted to. If I click on email right here, it'll give me the option of adding an email contact list. I could add individuals. I could add a little message, and then it's going to say, hey, we're going to share this with you. If I wanted to put it on my website, I would just go ahead and select this, copy it. I now have it copied, so I could add that to an email I could send out to my students saying, hey, on Tuesday we're going to talk a little bit about King Tut. I'd like you to watch this video before Tuesday's class so we have a little bit to discuss. Be sure that you write down some questions that you might have about this particular event so we could discuss it. I could also put it on my website. Anywhere that I could share a link, I could share it with my students. So, real quickly, that is how to create a playlist in YouTube and how to share a playlist in YouTube.